Good day, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this conference for inviting me to share what we have achieved with regards to providing HIV differentiated service delivery approach in the Philippines. I don't know if my mic is clear, but yeah. My presentation will talk about HIV prevention and treatment services, particularly given and led by men who have sex with men and transgender women, transgender people rather. I casually called my presentation with the quote that we always say every time we need to present a premise on why we do things in Love Yourself. We know the market because we are the market. We know the things that needs to be done and done effectively because we know that it will be effective for us. You will know more of this later during my presentation. But first, a quick snapshot of the HIV epidemic in our country, the Philippines. As it was highlighted so many times this morning, our country is experiencing a fast and furious increase in the number of diagnosed HIV cases, totaling to 35 new cases per day as of June 2019, from just 1 per day in 2008. Around 64,601 Filipinos are diagnosed with HIV, but only 56.87% are on treatment, which testifies that more effort needs to be done. This image shows the geographical distribution of the cases, mostly confined in our national capital region, which is also where most of the HIV interventions are present. In the Philippines, the primary driver of the increasing epidemic is sexual transmission, particularly among MSM and transgender people. And this is the community where a great majority of our volunteers come from. I am from Love Yourself, a community-based organization in the Philippines, which started just in 2011. From just 6 people whose aim is to just help their own peers and their friends, our organization grew to right now more than 1,000 volunteers. We believe in our organization that self-worth is key to building an empowered community that we can help each other out. As we always say in our organization, how can you give yourself to others if you don't have a self to give? In our organization, we espouse this learning of valuing and treasuring oneself. We have a mantra in our organization that we always remember, and that is the Dare, Care, Share principle. This is the primary learning that we always share to our volunteers. First, dare to know yourself, dare to know your HIV status, so that you could take care of yourself regardless of whatever HIV status you have, whether you're HIV negative or HIV positive. And finally, sharing this means of taking care of yourself as means of multiplying joy, happiness, and love. This, we believe, is one of the secret formulas why we grew so much. Because we wanted ourselves to be involved in the HIV response by first and foremost involving ourselves by taking care of ourselves and eventually sharing that learning to other people. But in the essence of this presentation, I will present how we, Love Yourself, has achieved so much in just 8 years. And the learnings that I will be sharing today will also be, we can pattern those learnings in our mantra, the Dare, Care, Share principle. First, we dare to innovate and synergize. Love Yourself is composed of so many volunteers. Most of them are young professionals from different fields of expertise. This has provided us a wide range of spectrum of people who can seek help or share their knowledge and talents. One thing that's very beneficial to us is sharing of possible technologies that can guide us in our decisions or just getting things done. For example, we have relied so much on Google since we have been awarded a Google for Nonprofit Suite. This has been our partner, this has been our backbone in most of the innovative services that we offer. We have enabled online trainings for Google Classroom, meaning we don't need to conduct online training, and we don't need to conduct trainings live. We can conduct trainings anytime, they can have it at their own convenience wherever they are. We have also enabled our data to be uploaded in robust and secure servers and analyzed for our day-to-day decisions via Google Data Studio. We are also employing the use of Basecamp as our project management tool. All of our volunteers and our staff has this application where we could monitor our tasks and all of our projects that needs to be done. This tool provided us a snapshot of what we are achieving and what we can achieve. The use of technology also has enabled us to provide more innovative programs for our clients. For example, we harness the power of telemedicine, as with the speaker earlier, in order for us to offer PrEP in various locations in the Philippines. Meaning, they don't have to be physically present in our facilities just for them to access PrEP. Another example is our Safe Spaces PH app, our innovative geo-based location condom distribution system. If you're familiar with Pokemon Go, where you need to find your nearest Pokestop for you to get your access, your supplies, it also works the same way. We basically partnered with establishments, so this could be coffee shops, massage spas, or it could be schools, companies, any establishment at all. We partnered with them so that they could become safe spaces for our clients to come in. And this is actually, what the client does is he or she will download an app, and the client from the app will determine on the nearest location where he or she could access free condoms and lubricants. Aided by powerful technology, of course, our synergy of people working together for a cause. Having so many volunteers is an advantage, especially with providing manpower. In our community centers, we have enabled task shifting or sharing in our services. This does not only lighten the workload of our medical personnel, but also provides a sense of community in all of our services. This has been very evident, especially in our Project Preppy, where trained volunteers are the ones assessing the sexual risk of our clients, the ones dispensing the medication, and the ones that are providing adherence counseling. Another advantage of synergy, especially when involving non-medical personnel, is that they have been providing different perspectives and ideas on how to provide medical interventions for our students, for our clients rather. This synergy of both medical and non-medical personnel has enabled us to provide biomedical and psychosocial aspects for each and every service that we offer in Loverself. For example, if someone wants to go for HIV testing, of course we have HIV counselors. But if one turns reactive for HIV testing, we have life coaches who provides all the necessary psychosocial support for our clients. The life coaches provides not only adherence counseling, but also providing all the next steps so that we will be able to provide coaching strategies to our clients in effectively providing the psychosocial needs of our clients. Speaking of service, the next point that we believe that we have done in our organization is to provide care for everyone. Provide care to everyone, for everyone, regardless of who they are and what they do. This comes from a concept of providing unconditional positive regard towards our clients, meaning whatever they do in their life, we will welcome them. For us to do this, we employ two approaches. First, a one-stop shop approach, meaning all HIV-related services are present in just one facility. First, by providing a safe space for the community to access their HIV test results via our 3S project, and we created the first community-run primary HIV care facility in the Philippines via our 4S project. Meaning in our treatment hub, it is not only medical personnel who is employed. There are non-medical staff that are very crucial in providing these services. And these facilities doesn't have to look like clinics. We don't call our clinics as clinics because they don't look like one. We call them as community centers because we believe that having this type of environment greatly decreases paranoia and anxiety to our clients. So it can be looking like a co-working space or a very relaxing space, or it can be like coffee shops. So that's what we are doing in 6 of our community centers. In each and every community center that we establish, we should also take into consideration its accessibility. They should be located in major transport hubs. They are open at hours where most of our clients can come, and they can be searched online, whether it's contact information or navigational procedures. Another approach that we did is ensuring differentiated care approach. In order to understand client-centered approach, we should take into account that our clients have different needs. But in order to reach them, we need services that will cater for their needs. For those who want an ultra-discreet HIV testing service, we have Platinum. For those who doesn't want to provide their information, we have Incognito. For those who want to access it via their schools or companies, we have Caravan. For those couples or partners who wants to go for HIV testing together, we have Purple. For organized groups and clans, we have Frat Pack. For sex workers, we have Campy, and so much more. We adjusted each and every flavor of our provision of HIV testing and treatment service based on our client needs. We have also enabled services that will ultimately reach them towards overall management of their sexual health and wellness, depending on their lifestyle. So this includes offering of self-testing, provision of PrEP, condoms and lubricants, and even transgender health services via specialized transgender community centers like for us in Victoria by Love Yourself and Lily by Love Yourself. Lastly, what I wanted to share is that we wanted to share everything that we have in order to empower community and inspire others to do the same in their own localities. First, what we did is to mobilize our community by providing technical assistance and support. First, we help them by providing, by boosting their sex-positive campaigns via our Test MNL campaign. Also, with the help of our Global Fund in-country and multi-country grants, we were able to provide assistance to other community-based organizations in the Philippines to basically learn and use the knowledge and technology that we use in our community centers. We call these community centers champion community centers. Second, we educate, entertain, and inspire our community by creating campaigns that they will surely remember. If some people say that social media is one of the drivers why the HIV epidemic is increasing, we believe in Love Yourself that social media is also a tool that we could use in order for us to reach out to them. This is not only by sharing quotes or campaigns that they will remember, but also provides call to action to each and every campaign that we develop with the help of our communication staff, which are all volunteers. And these volunteers are some of them are involved in medical jobs, but also these are involved in creating campaigns in advertising agencies, PR agencies, and so on. We also empower the community to be inspired by our non-HIV related events so that they will know what services that we provide and give support to our cause, whatever support that they can give. So this is one way of attracting people, especially if they are really shy to talk about HIV, is really to invite them in a non-HIV related event. So we recognize, in some events, like for example here in Love Gala, we also recognize the people who have done so much in the field of HIV advocacy in the Philippines. We also harness the power of influencers who can speak and make a difference to each and every community that they can influence. In the Philippines, we have the 3 Bs: basketball, boxing, and beauty pageants. We all love those 3. And believe it or not, most of the LGBT community in the Philippines look up and take inspiration, especially to beauty queens. Because of that, we have partnered with our most influential ambassadors, 2 Miss Universes, Pia Wurtzbach of 2015 and Catriona Gray, the reigning Miss Universe of 2018. We also created various campaigns and messages with them, such as this powerful You equals You campaign, using their influence as Miss Universe. As you can see, by just them posting on their social media, it can reach by up to 80,000 likes, or as much as 60,000 in just one single post, which provides evidence that you can be effective in your campaigns by really using the power of influencers. Our mantra, Dare, Care, and Share, has provided us in achieving so much in the Philippines. Right now, we are catering around 52,000 HIV testing services per year. We are catering 100 clients per day in one facility. And we have around 6 community centers. In our community centers, 40%, we are responsible to 40% of all the diagnosed cases in Metro Manila, which translates to 50% in the entire Philippines. And we all believe that it's all the power of our volunteers by really providing them an opportunity to be involved in the HIV epidemic response. In behalf of Love Yourself and of our volunteers, maraming salamat po for listening to our story.